Hi, people. Welcome to Yobliz Grace. Yobliz Grace is brought to you by Iyobosa, Favour, and happy new month to you. Welcome to the month of June, and I pray you have a blissful and a pleasant June. Today, I'm going to do another section of what I brought to you the last time, which is service. And I said service is simply the action of helping or doing work for someone, and that we are all created to serve in one way or the other. So our main purpose of creation is to serve. So today we're going to consider people that cannot serve. Why is it that some people cannot serve? I said the last time that service is an attitude, so it's a virtue, and it's a behavior. So, but some certain people do not have this behavior to serve. And I'll just mention a few. The first one is people that are proud. Pride will not make you serve. Pride will always make you believe that people are using you, even when they are not. I believe also, and I know certainly that some people intentionally use other people, take advantage of people when you tend to serve them. But again, if you have this spirit of pride, you cannot serve, because service is a selfless thing. Then again, there's another set of people that cannot serve are people that do not have respect, people that are disrespectful. It takes a respectful person to serve. You cannot serve who you do not respect. The highest form of disrespect is to disregard the people that you're supposed to be serving. That's two. Then the next one is a lazy person. A lazy person cannot serve. This thing I'm talking about applies to both the high and low. I know you remember I said we are all in service. Whether you're the boss, you're the subordinate, you're the manager, or the subordinates, whatever, you're the parent, the children, you're the government or the people. If you are lazy, if you are proud, if you disrespect people, you cannot serve them. Then lastly, I will just mention, if you like I said, lastly, the people who have never been taught the art of the art of service, cannot serve. Because this service of a thing is what sometimes, like I said, it's an attitude, but sometimes we can be taught the art of service. But like if you're bringing up children and you never teach them to serve, or you monetize everything for them, or you give reward for every form of service, by the time they move away into the larger society, they expect same reward for every service they will render. So that incentive reward becomes their attraction to service. So where there is no reward, where there is no monetization for service, they will not serve. So let's also consider what it takes to serve. First, it takes selflessness to serve. This was what Jesus actually demonstrated in the book of John 13, from verse 1 to 17. I think there's a particular place where Jesus watched his disciples' feet. It shows there that, this is selflessness. This is what we should be doing. And again, it shows humility. So it takes humility also to serve. I remember, because when you're serving, if you're not selfless, if you're not humble, you cannot do this thing. When I was at work in service back home in Nigeria, when I call it service, when you're working and you're doing government job or whatever, you say you're serving. If I work in the saloon, I'm in service, I'm doing service. If I am the boss of a catering services, I am doing service. So, when I have opportunity to have worked with people in a larger organization where, in the office, I'll just be there. I have my job role, but I can do anything. Sometimes I'll help the domestic worker, the cleaner, to clean, to do domestic work. I'll do filing. I will do all of that. I'm just doing all of these things. To me, it's just what I enjoy doing with my other colleague. And one day my boss called me into our office. And when I got in there, our driver stood. He's a nice man. So, but I don't know what transpired between them. And as soon as I stepped in, she said to the driver, "Now, see you, but I told you the last time that if she can drive this car, she will take the car from you and she will drive me." So He said she will do cleaning, she will do domestic work, she will do filing, she will do, and she keep mentioning them. And you know what? I was stunned. How did you know this thing? How did you see it? Will you take in notice of it? Because I just do this thing. I don't know how she saw it. She doesn't stay with us in our office. But these are the things I just enjoy doing. It is my person. So if I come and I find the domestic or the cleaner still doing work and there's any way I can support, I just support. Apart from doing what she just mentioned, she didn't mention my role. She was just trying to mention other roles to the extent that she was telling the driver that I can even come and drive her if I can drive the car. So what am I trying to say? There are people that do selfless service. So if I were being paid, was I paid for all those other ones? No. One of my classmates in school then, and I'll bring him to this platform by the grace of God to have a say in this matter, because last time I mentioned that people serve their community for free. People use the gift that God has given them to serve for free. You know what? This guy is very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. And, he touched everybody in our class. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get to you. I don't know. But I knew he touched most life. This guy would always come and render service to us, giving us what he knows. In fact, he was our tutor. We have a group tutorial class all the time, And when this guy is coming, if for any reason he's coming late, you see him rushing down, sweating. I am sorry. I am sorry. He gave this thing for free. He never collected a dime. Do you think he didn't need money? He needs money more than any one of us. But he was ready to use this gift that God has given him freely to save us. And you know what? Today, wherever he is, I keep praying for him. And sometimes when we talk, I'll tell him, see, your blessing is somewhere awaiting you and will soon locate you. No matter how blessed he is today, I will still be praying for him because he touched my life and he touched the life of many. So I'm going to invite him here. He's going to tell us how he was able to do it. What was his motivation? What was his drive? I know he has the attitude of service anyway. That is the major drive. Anyway, let's move on. It takes diligence to serve. And I said, if you are a lazy person, you cannot serve. The book of Proverbs 22 verse 29 says, "See that a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before king, he shall not stand before meal." It takes diligence, waking up on time, punctuality, doing the right thing at the right time. It takes diligence to serve. Let's learn to serve. People who serve are boundless. They are boundless. They cannot be restricted. They just keep going on. They live a boundless life. There is no boundary to them. There is no limit to their life, to their success, to their breakthrough in life. Learn to serve. Service will enhance you. All that you will ever look for, your blessings, your breakthrough, your husband, your wife, whatever, your promotion, they are all tied to your service. Service always attracts God's attention. Children, serve your parents. David was doing service for his father when he was located at the field to be crowned king. Joseph also was serving his father. Yes, he was doing service for his father when he was shown the way to his greatness. Sometimes I said when you are doing these things, I mentioned last time, one of my sister's daughter, the other name is Nepi. When Joseph was coming to save his brother, and as soon as they saw him, I'm sure his brother would say, "Hey, see him, PA, he's coming again. So we're going to deal with him." But unknown to them that they were showing him the way to his greatness. There is blessing in there in serving your parents. There is blessing. There is blessing in doing selfless service. There is blessing in serving humanity. There is blessing in serving in the place you are employed to serve. There is blessing in working for others. Learn to serve. Service is an attitude. Develop it. Listen to your parents and work hard. God bless you as you do this in Jesus' name.